Hi everyone, and welcome to September 2015 Oracle Messages. Emma White and I are delighted to be sharing this role again with you this month, and we look forward to sharing some very empowering messages with you. Now, what we're planning on doing this time is I'm going to start the message with one of my little OM cards to see what direction we're guided to go into, and then I'm calling upon the John Holland Psychic Tarot cards. I'm going to call upon two, and then Emma is going to call upon the same pack and see what messages we can generate from these cards. And then Emma is going to finish off with a tarot card for you as well. Now, last month, as fate had it, that some of the cards appeared in both messages, one from me and also from Emma. So I took that as like a double sign for you to be mindful of. So let's see if that happens again this month. Now, before we get into the messages, just want to share with you some of the events that are going to be happening in September. Now, first up is Mercury is now going to go retrograde again. That's going to start on the 17th of September, and it's actually going to happen in the House of Libra. Now, I'm not an astrologer. I don't really understand a lot of it on a deep level, but my gut is that, this is going to, because it's Libra, it's about relationships and balance and harmony. So just be mindful of any relationship miscommunications that may occur during this period, and don't engage in it. I also feel that there's a little bit of scaremongering in the ethers at the moment, and people are prophesizing, some sort of event that's going to happen around this super full moon on the 28th of September. We've heard all of these before, and it never happens. So I'm just saying, don't buy into this. If it should bubble up in your world, it's all smoke and mirror and illusions, and just trust that everything will always work out just right. Okay, and our manifesting object this month. Now, this is really cool. As I was walking to exercises this morning, I put it out to the universe and said, what shall we reflect on? What's our little manifesting task for September? We've had the dragonfly, and we've also had the seahorse, and we've had the little ladybug, and bluebird of happiness dropped into my mind. It was instant, bluebird of happiness. I thought, oh, that's really cool. So I was speaking with Emma this morning to talk about our plan for the September videos, and I called upon my messenger oracle cards just to share a message for me and Emma. And one of the cards I got was this one. It says, heed the messenger. And there's this little bluebird sitting on this lady's shoulder in this image, and I thought, thank you, perfect. Perfect little object to manifest for September, so be on the lookout for our gorgeous little bluebird of happiness. And one final topic, I've actually created a Patreon account to help with the costs of producing these videos. Every month I really enjoy doing them, but it does take a big chunk of my time, and it's the editing that really is the most time-consuming process. So I was hoping to possibly raise a few funds so that I could outsource this task and help the flow go through the universe. Okay, so thank you very much for listening, and I'm going to start these readings right now for you. Bye. Capricorn, what OM card have I for you? Let's see. Oh, September party time. Have a good time, of course. Capricorn, the party zodiac. Party people. Yay. So you're going to have a really wonderful time in September. I see parties and whistles and hats and, celebration. That's what I see. So something's going to manifest for you that's going to give you that joyous vibe. Something that you've been wanting to arrive, I think, is going to appear. Awesome. Oh, and memories of love. So, looking back sometimes has its place, especially if it evokes a sense of love and of good feelings. But if you've got memories of lost love and it's not taking you down a nice path, please come back. Come back to that good time vibe that you've got going on. So everything that we've experienced so far has made us who we are today. The pleasing and the not so pleasing. So just be mindful. Like I said, it's nice to reminisce. As long as it's taking you to a good feeling place. Now, the next card I have in this message is, temptation. You're going to be tempted back into a place that might not be so pleasing. Have you got maybe feelings of someone that you haven't quite let go, and maybe there's an offer to come out of the blue, inviting you to have a good time. Just be mindful. Just think about the consequences of those decisions. Just ask yourself, is it going to take you to a place that's going to uplift and inspire you, or is it going to take you to a place where you know you might have a few regrets? So, Emma, what can you add to this message? I'd be intrigued to see what cards come up for you.
Thank you, Mary Lane. Hi Capricorn, I'm Emma White, and I have an additional 2 cards to add to your reading. So the first card that came up for you is the emotional withdrawal card. So this is really following on from what Mary Lane was saying. I feel that you need to withdraw from an old love that was once familiar to you, and that this card signifies that by healing those things that are resurfacing and going within, that you're going to really open yourself to new beginnings. And so take a moment to pause and reflect and heal. So time alone is going to be really beneficial for you in the month of September, and some time to listen to your inner voice or your soul. And that brings us to your final card, which was the material and spiritual prosperity. So once this healing takes place, I feel that this is going to be a really awesome time for you, where you just have this inner peace and tranquility, and problems seem to disappear, and you're going to be balanced and in harmony. And that's all because of this healing that has taken place earlier with this emotional withdrawal. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and stick around because I have an additional 1 card angel message for you all. Okay, so here's your special angel message for the month of September. The card that has come through for you today is the Sun card. So this is a fabulous card. The message that I'm getting from this is that for the month of September, we're really going to thrive through the power of positive thinking. So we need to try and keep our thoughts and our words as positive as we can, and that's going to translate into our life. I'm also getting from this to believe in ourselves and to believe in those around us, because I know a lot of us still have doubts. When we start thinking about positivity and positive outcomes, those doubts creep in about whether we're up to that, whether we can actually fulfill what we're dreaming of, or with the people around us are going to fit into that or not. Well, this is just saying believe in yourself, believe in those around you, and it's all possible. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you all next month. Bye.